A long time ago, in a tiny village, there lived a girl named Amarachi. She was known for her exceptional beauty. Her long hair, beautiful eyes, and pointed nose made her the most beautiful girl in the entire village. Amarachi was the only child of her parents, who were farmers and owned the second largest farm in the village. Her beauty was so remarkable that whenever her parents took her for a walk, the other villagers would marvel at her. Some even said that her beauty made the moon jealous. As time went on, Amarachi grew even more beautiful, but unfortunately, she also became very rude and disrespectful. She was so full of herself that she would walk past the elders in the village without even saying good morning. People who used to admire her beauty were becoming increasingly disappointed with her behavior. One day, Amarachi and her best friend, Uloma, went to the market square to buy groceries. It was a busy day at the market as everyone was preparing for the Omaru festival, the annual village festival that marks the beginning of the planting season. As Amarachi tried to navigate through the crowded market, she accidentally stepped on a crippled woman who was also trying to make her way through. Instead of apologizing, Amarachi simply continued on as if nothing had happened. The woman took a step back and gently grasped Amarachi's heel. With a trembling voice, she asked, "My daughter, didn't you see me?" Furious that the woman had touched her, Amarachi snapped, "You stupid old woman, how dare you touch me? Can you give birth to a child as beautiful as I am? Yet you call me your child, you dirty-looking." Her friend, Uloma, attempted to intervene, but Amarachi refused to listen. The onlookers were astonished by Amarachi's harsh response to the hopeless woman. How can she be so stunning yet so impolite? Someone whispered. The old crippled woman felt deeply humiliated. "Someday soon," she declared, "you will be just as hideous and helpless as I am." With that, she crawled away. That night it rained like never before in the village, and the following morning, Amarachi accompanied her parents to the farm. Their farm was situated nearby, close to a large pit where the villagers discarded their waste. In fact, to reach their farm, Amarachi and her parents had to traverse a narrow path beside the refuse-filled pits. On that particular day, the ground was exceedingly slippery due to the heavy rain from the previous night. As they walked, Amarachi suddenly lost her balance, striking her head against a large piece of wood and plummeting heavily into the pit. Soon after, Amarachi's parents called for help and the villagers quickly gathered to rescue her. She was immediately taken to the village herbal doctor who had to shave off her beautiful hair to treat the wound on her head. Unfortunately, the herbalist also discovered that her spine was badly damaged and she would never walk again. Amarachi cried and remembered the curse that an old crippled woman had laid on her. Later she learned that the woman was actually a spirit being and had been crying all night due to the insults Amarachi had hurled at her. Amarachi deeply regretted her actions.